Hi guys, today we're doing a pellet testing video. We're using two rifles. I'm using my normal Octane Elite, and I'm also using this, the H&N Dominator 200S carbine 22. It's a fixed barrel 22. I'm actually doing a review of this rifle. It was sent to me by a viewer, a subscriber, and he bought it, sent it to me. I'm reviewing it, and I'll send it back to him when I'm finished. And it's a fantastic rifle, I'll tell you that right now. These are on closeout from H&N for $180 right now, and they're normally like $350. And if I were you, I'd go get one right now. These are just unbelievable. This rifle is incredible. But the test is going to be the normal, accurate, close range accuracy, expansion, and chronograph. I'll show you the chronograph readings first. I have them for both the Octane and the Dominator. And then I guess we'll do the accuracy with the Dominator and then the Elite. But then when we get to the expansion testing, you'll see that I meant to do 6 tests, 6 bottles, but I only did 4. Because we only need one with the Dominator to know everything we need to know. But we'll start off with the chronograph readings here. You can take a look. You can pause it if you want for a better look. Okay, now the accuracy test. We'll start with the Dominator, and then I'll put a break in so that you know we switched to the Octane Elite. I know that wasn't in the best part of the frame to see. But that is a single, a single pellet hole. That is literally not much more than a swollen pellet head. That's that hole itself is no bigger than 2 pellets wide. It's let's see here. Now this is just a rip, so the center to center here is like less than 1/8 of an inch. It's 1/8 of an inch is what our center to center is here. That's a very accurate pellet out of this Hot Sun Dominator. 10 shots, man, 10 yards. Okay, and now I'm switching to the Octane Elite. Okay, this is again just insane, incredible. This is the hole. Oh shit, I left my calipers on. This is the hole that 10, there's at least 10 Baracuda Hunters made from the Octane Elite. Right here. This one single hole. This is a pellet. That's just to give you an idea of the size of the hole compared to the pellet. This is really just like one big swollen pellet hole. But to try and measure this as a group, you're talking about less than 1/8 of an inch. You really are. Something about like that, maybe. Then that, you know, horizontal is even less. But that's very impressive. These are insanely accurate out of both the Octane Elite at like 20-something foot-pounds and the Dominator at, what was it, like 13, 14 foot-pounds. So, yeah, these seem to be consistently accurate pellets out of 2 rifles now. And as you can see, they are both very agreeable to the Baracuda Hunter. That pellet is incredibly accurate. That is the most accurate hollow point out of my Octane Elite now. It has unseated the Hornet as the most accurate hollow point style pellet. There's just no question. You know, both of these rifles liked it. I would bet it will be accurate in yours too. And I wish I could have done some long range tests for this video. I didn't have that opportunity. I will in the future. I'll get them out and stretch them out. But for now, let's look at the expansion testing. We'll start with the Octane Elite tests. Okay, that was all the Octane Elite. Now we'll do the individual expansion test I did with the Dominator, Hot Zone Dominator. Okay, and that brings us up to speed. Now I have those bottles in here, and we'll start with, let's just start with the Octane Elite. Start with the ideal test here. If you notice, these bottles didn't leak barely at all for the ideal test, for the Dominator or for the Octane Elite. I don't know why. Holy crap. And as you can see, the Baracuda Hunter expanded enormously. Oh crap. I don't have the flashlight on. Hang on, I'm going to stop this for a sec. There we go, sorry about that. Come on, focus. Focus on the little pellet, you. Come on. There we go. Look at that. That thing expanded enormously. That's impressive. That's out of the Octane Elite at about 24 foot-pounds of energy. But we expected that, didn't we? Now, this is the soft target test. How about that? And just like the Cro Magnum, this pellet did expand. DID in the soft body test. It didn't expand as well as the ideal test, of course, but that did expand via hydraulic force as designed. That's impressive. That is very impressive. Again, out of the Octane Elite. Now here is the hard target test. Now this, I don't know how to call this, because it did expand. And sort of like it was designed. I don't know how you would call that, because it did unfurl, unravel, plasticize. Well, any way you look at it, I'm very impressed with the expansion out of the Octane Elite, up at 24 foot-pounds of muscle energy. But let's see about the Dominator. Now obviously these are clear bottles, so I can see what happens before I ever take the pellet out of here. And again, this barely leaked when I shot it. It was the weirdest thing. But this is the ideal test with the Dominator. And as you'll see, it did expand, yes, but just barely. Just barely at all. So I figured it's not worth doing the soft target or the hard target expansion test with it. You know, if in ideal conditions it barely expands, then you know, less than ideal conditions will be less than this. We know that. So as accurate as this pellet is out of the Dominator, I wouldn't recommend it. It's just not going to have the expansion that you would seek, you know, why you would buy a hollow point pellet. So there you have it. I'll get you some pictures. I am very impressed with this pellet. I am going to move this up to field use in the Octane Elite and anything up around 24 foot-pounds. I'm very impressed. I'll get you some pictures and measurements. Keep in mind how accurate this pellet is. This is, you know, top of the line accurate. It expanded in the soft body test, and even kind of in the headshot test. So yeah, very good pellet. Very happy with this pellet. Highly recommended.
Just